Hey there! I realized that I haven't done a reading wrap-up on my channel since May, so I thought it'd be kind of fun to show you all the books that I've read this summer. Not very many. I haven't been reading. The first book I read this summer is Alex Approximately by Jen Bennett. This is about a girl who has an online fling with this guy, and she ends up moving close to him, but she's too afraid to go meet him in real life. I would have liked this book probably a lot better if the author didn't give away the very ending on the cover. I'm salty about it. So this book really suffers from the main character not knowing what you know through the entire thing. Kind of like a horror story where the person goes outside and investigates all alone and you're just like, why? Do not go out there. Don't do it. No! This whole book I was like, really? That's one of my biggest pet peeves, is knowing more than the main character and being frustrated at their choices. I ended up giving this book 2 stars, which is really unfortunate. So let me just say, if you choose to read this, don't read the front sleeve. Don't ruin it for yourself. The next book I read this summer is Once and For All by Sarah Dessen. This book is about a girl who had a heartbreak and she's trying to get over it, but she works in the wedding business, and so love and everything is shoved in her face, and she's trying to figure out does true love exist? Is it real? All that fun stuff. I enjoyed most of this book. I don't know if teens would enjoy it because there's a lot of wedding talk in this. I'm married. I've been married for 2 years, so wedding talk, it was kind of cool because I've been through that. But Kaitlin as a teenager would not have enjoyed reading it. If you don't like weddings, I don't know if you'll like this. Also, feel like this book should come with some kind of warning, because something happens halfway through that is just kind of bam in your face. I do weird things when I get uncomfortable. Yeah, it's kind of in your face, a little maybe triggering. I don't like using that word. It's become a joke now, but there's something that you find out and I don't want to give anything away, so I'll stop talking, but oops. I guess there was kind of no build up to it. It just kind of came out of nowhere, and if I would have known it was a book about that, I could have prepared myself, but I thought it was a cute love story that involved weddings, and it was a little more than that, so. The next book I read is Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. When I read this, I gave it 3 stars. Don't know if I was in the mood quite for The mail lady always walks right by when I'm filming. Why am I so awkward? Throne of Glass. I don't know if I just wasn't in the mood for is this dystopian? I don't think so. What would you call this? Fantasy? Oh, a must read for epic fantasy and fairy tale lovers. I guess it's an epic fantasy. But thinking back, I would probably give it 4 stars. I did like this a lot. It was pretty good. It was written very well. The next book I read is Eliza and Her Monsters by Francesca Zappia, maybe? I hope I said that correctly. I got this in my Al crate. I don't know what month it was. This book is about a girl who has a web comic series online, and she has all these followers and they expect her to post a new comic every Friday. And this entire book really delves into the idea of having all this pressure online and all these people relying on you, but in real life nobody knowing that side of you. I love the idea of this book. I thought it was executed very well. There were really cool comics in it. There was AOL messages, text messages. It was really a fun read. I enjoyed this. I feel like most people that read comics or are involved in an online community and forums and whatnot would really enjoy this book because it's super relatable. But can I just say, the way she treated her parents was kind of awful. I feel like you're getting old when you start to sympathize with the parents in books instead of the children. That's how you know you're old. And the next book I read is P.S. I Like You by Casey West. This started off pretty slow in the beginning, and then I got really into it, and it was super adorable. It's about this girl that writes lyrics on her desk one day at school, and she comes back the next day to find somebody has written back to her lyrics, and then they start writing notes back to each other, and it's all anonymous. They end up getting to know each other and sharing secrets, and it's really cute. And the last book that I read this summer. I actually finished it last night. It is Wet Light by Jay Asher. He is the one that wrote 13 Reasons Why. This was adorable. Oh my goodness. I have an obsession with Christmas. I just do. I love it. I love it so much. My favorite thing to do is read Christmas stories in the summer, so that's what I did. This book is about a girl who lives on a Christmas tree farm, and every winter they go to California to sell the Christmas trees. There was like a little element to it that made it a little bit deeper than most love stories, but it was still a little fluffy, but I live for that sort of thing. I love Hallmark Christmas stories, so like, this was right up my alley. So there you have it. I read 6 books since May. And then the book that I am currently reading, One of Us is Lying by Karen M. McManus, I think. This book is like a murder mystery about teens. I heard it was really good and like a thriller and you can't put it down. Let's see what page I'm on. I am on page 4, so I can't attest to any of that, but I'm excited to start it. Thank you for watching. Like this video if you liked it. Subscribe if you want more book related content. I know I say this every time, but thank you all. You are awesome and I enjoy connecting with you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! That was lame. Bye.